The college football playoff final bracket has just been released today for the college football playoffs. Miami got in over Notre Dame. That's a big shocking thing, and Notre Dame does not accept an invite to the bowl game. Alabama still remains in the college football playoff, and then James Madison and Tulane get the last two highest ranked conference championships. We can break down the list here. Going 1 through 4, Indiana's at 1, Ohio State's at 2, Georgia's at 3, and Texas Tech is at 4. In my opinion, I thought Ohio State, with basically one of their toughest games all year, I think they would have gotten pushed back to the 4 seed, where Georgia got pushed to the second seed for the dominant win against Alabama, and then Texas Tech would move up to the 3. But Indiana, Ohio State is that 1 and 2 seed, so they just flipped this week. And then you got the 5 seed Oregon, the 6 seed Ole Miss, 7 seed Texas A&M, 8 seed Oklahoma, 9 seed Alabama, 10 seed Miami. The uh, college football playoff committee put Miami over Notre Dame because of the head-to-head. Miami beat Notre Dame early in the year. And then Tulane at the 11 seed, which we knew they were already going to get in. And then James Madison got in because Duke obviously beat Virginia in the ACC championship, and Duke went to 8-5. It's going to be a great first round of games. Besides James Madison and Oregon, I don't think that'll be much of a game. And then Ole Miss and Tulane, same thing. They played earlier in the year. Ole Miss won by 20 or so. I can't really remember on that. And then the Texas A&M Miami game and Oklahoma Alabama will be an absolutely amazing game. Alabama and Oklahoma played November 15th, just a couple of weeks ago, and Oklahoma won by 2. That game was in Tuscaloosa. Now this game is going to be in Norman, so a different feel for this game. Anything could happen. Alabama could come out obviously out. These teams will have 2 weeks off, right? But if you didn't play in the conference championship, you have 3 weeks off. So could have a little rust in that scenario. But you never know. It's people are getting ready to play. Biggest game of the year, and so the SEC got 5 teams in. Yeah, 5 teams in, and that's basically what we expected. We knew for a fact 4 would get in. We didn't know if Alabama would make it in. With the bad loss, 3 touchdown loss to Georgia on Saturday, but 5 SEC teams got in, 1 Big 12, 3 Big 10, 1 ACC, and then 2 Group of Fives got in. I think this is a great bracket, but it'll be interesting to see. First game starts December 19th. Going through some of these games, James Madison versus Oregon. Oregon opens up as a 21-point favorite. I got Oregon in this one, easily steamrolling them. You go to Alabama, Oklahoma. In my opinion, I got Oklahoma in this. Their offense is finally catching something, catching a ride. Their defense is elite, top 5, and in the playoffs. So if their offense scores 28 points, I think it's over for Alabama. Then you go to the Tulane Ole Miss. Really not a game here. I got Ole Miss, no doubt. And then going to the Texas A&M Miami game, this game will be closer than people think. Miami's a really good team. They've just had not. They just had those bad 2 losses to 8-4 teams. But obviously, I got Texas A&M. Then you go Texas Tech Texas Tech playing Oregon. I think Texas Tech wins this game. Texas Tech has a really good defense. Offense pulls their weight, but they're led by the defense. Texas Tech's defense, Rodriguez, is absolutely phenomenal, and I think Texas Tech will win this game. And then you got Oklahoma and Indiana. I think Indiana plows through them. What Kurt Signetti has in Indiana and the culture that he's built is absolutely incredible, and I think that will benefit Indiana there. And you got Ole Miss and Georgia. Big game already played earlier in the year. Both scored 40 points in that one, but I got Georgia. I think Georgia is phenomenal, and they're hottest at the right time, just like in basketball. You want to be hot at the right time, and Georgia is hot at the right time, beating Alabama, like I said earlier, by 21 in the SEC championship. Then you go to Texas A&M, Ohio State. This is a tough game for me. I'm not too sure. I don't know the Texas A&M not come out. Will they come out hot after the Texas loss and ready to prove a point, or will it kind of be a stagnant offense? So I got to go Ohio State in this one. I think they will do enough to win the game. I think Sane will do enough to win the game. So then you got Texas Tech at Indiana. So it's basically just the remaining four teams. Texas Tech at Indiana. Man, that's a tough one. I got Texas Tech in this one. I think their defense has really showed. Now, neither team has really played difficult schedule like the SEC teams have played this year, but I got Texas Tech winning this. I think Texas Tech's defense is incredible. Then going down to the bottom, Georgia at Ohio State, or Georgia against Ohio State. I think Georgia wins this. I think same as Texas Tech, Georgia's defense is phenomenal, and like I talked about earlier, Georgia's on a roll, and they are hot right now. And then going to the championship game, Georgia playing Texas Tech. I got Georgia winning it all and securing their national championship with Kirby Smart. I think it'll be a great game. I think this college football playoff is the most even, well-rounded college football playoff that there have been, obviously outside of two teams. But let us know down in the comments what games you changed and what games you're excited to watch.